What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of the Narcissists Code. I'm your favorite self-aware narcissist, Mr. Lee Hammock, better known as Mental Healness across all social media platforms. If this is your first time seeing my face or hearing my voice, I'm a diagnosed narcissist, and I use my platform on social media to raise awareness for NPD, get more people into therapy like myself, 5 years strong, and also validate the victims, survivors, and thrivers of said disorder. Today's episode is going to be about why do narcissistic people seem to always want to put you down, seem to always want to bring you off, to knock you off of your pedestal, to knock you off of that high. Why do narcissistic people seem like they always want to bring you down to their level? There you go. Woo. I know a lot of people want the answer to this question right here. Why do narcissists do that? So one of the main reasons behind this phenomenon where narcissists tend to want to make you feel bad about yourself, tend to want to make you feel bad about the situation because they feel bad about themselves. They want how you feel to match how we feel internally. Like, so if you're expressing some internal, external happiness, they feel like you're in competition with them, or you're being braggadocious towards them. So they feel like, okay, you're competing with me. You want to make me feel bad about myself, or you're celebrating a success while you know I've been failing back to back to back to back. So you're celebrating feeling good about yourself when you know I'm over here struggling. You know I'm over here dealing with my own issues and stuff like that. So you're smiling, you're happy. What is going on? Okay, I got something for you. Boom. They immediately seem to attack you out of nowhere. Boom. They make you feel bad about yourself. Boom. They don't celebrate your successes with you, or they downplay or try to strip away the meaning of what you've actually accomplished. They try to make it seem like the stuff that you're accomplishing is nothing. It means nothing to them. It means nothing to anyone. Like, you are gifted your success. You are gifted your ability to be good at something. You are gifted your ability to have friends and family surround you. You are gifted to have a good support system. You are gifted these things. Like, you didn't earn them. I earned everything I want to do. You didn't earn anything. A lot of narcissistic people tend to be jealous of their significant others, of their partners, of their kids, of their friends, of their family members, of their parents, of their co-workers. Of their classmates. There is so many of their teammates. A lot of narcissistic people just have that jealousy kind of built into them. You see what I'm saying? It's built into them. Like, they want. It's just like, it's just like when they're creating a narcissist. It's like little trauma here, little childhood trauma, little resentment, a little bit of covert narcissism, a splash of overt. And here's some jealousy. Oops, spilled a lot of jealousy in there. Spilled a lot of jealousy in the vat that created you. You know what I mean? Because they tend to be jealous of you, so they don't want you to be happy. Like, you don't like. I'm just saying, y'all. Sometimes your happiness will upset your narcissistic partner, and I know that sucks. It sounds horrible to think about, but seriously, you being happy might upset your partner. And if you be in any type of relationship with a narcissistic person, doesn't have to be an intimate relationship. You know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I mean. You're just like, well, dang, Lee, you hit the nail on the head with that one. Because I've been in a toxic situation before where I felt unhappy. I mean, I've been in a toxic relationship before, or I'm in one now where I have to stifle my happiness, why I have to hide my joy, why I have to conceal my contentment. You see what I'm saying? I was getting crazy with the alliteration right there, wasn't I? Conceal my contentment. You know what I mean? So that happens a lot, y'all, when you're dealing with this dynamic. It does happen. It happens quite a bit. So if you're dealing with narcissists, toxic people, whoever, you understand the dynamic of how that goes, of what that means to them, or what that means to everybody around them. You know what I mean? So dealing with these toxic people, you're going to do a lot of that. Like, you're going to stifle yourself. You cannot live to your full expectations or to your full potential in a toxic relationship. I just truly believe you cannot. I don't think you can. Well, Lee, what about your wife? Is she not living to her full potential? Y'all, what? Yes, I'm diagnosed with narcissistic personality disorder, but I've been in therapy working on myself for 5 years. So if you think that I'm doing all this stuff on social media and putting all this stuff out here into the world to help other people, and I'm not working on myself, I honestly don't know what to tell you. Because my wife, I try to help her to do anything she wants to do. Let's just leave it at that. We're not going to compare. We're not playing compare and contrast. You know what I mean? And no, she did not do anything different. No, she doesn't force me to do anything I don't want to do. No. Y'all be, no. But this is how it works though, y'all. So if you're dealing with a narcissistic person, toxic person, yeah, they're going to be jealous of you. They're going to express that jealousy towards you in different ways as well. It's not just going to be some kind of little bit of jealousy. It's going to be a lot of it. Sometimes it's like if they're overt, it's going to be a lot of jealousy and you'll know about it loudly. Covert narcissistic people tend to be a little bit more silent and diminutive. They're not going to make too much noise around you. They'll just ignore you. They just ignore your success. It's like, cool. That's nice. Go back to doing what they were doing. They want to make you feel bad about this stuff, y'all. When you're at your highest peak, when you're at your highest point, when you're feeling great about yourself, if you can't leave your relationship with a narcissist, you don't want to leave, whatever, avoid that narcissistic person. And it sucks that you have to avoid them. You know what I mean? It sucks that you have to avoid somebody that you're supposed to be sharing your world with, you know. But that's the dynamic that a lot of people get into when you're dealing with a toxic person. It just is, y'all. I know it's not fair, but this is just part of the dynamic of dealing with somebody like this on a continuous basis. And choosing to deal with somebody like this on a continuous basis. Because I understand that everybody can't leave. I'm not saying that you have to leave. I'm just saying I understand the dynamic that everybody cannot leave. You know what I mean? But you can choose to live a better, more authentic piece of life. You know what I mean? But that narcissistic person, they want to make you look. We're not dark or empty on the inside, even though I do feel empty sometimes on the inside. There's stuff going on inside of us, you know, inside of narcissistic people. I know we're not empty, soulless, robotic, and meat sacks out here meant to destroy empaths or codependents or people would avoid an attachment or whatever. You know, super empaths or dark empaths. We're not here to do that. I'm just saying. But you understand the dynamic of what you're dealing with. You know that narcissistic people, we have a lot of stuff going on inside of us. So, but like we're not empty. It feels empty sometimes, but we're not empty. So when we are feeling empty or sad or whatever, we want you to match that. We are jealous of your happiness or your contentment or your ability to not be sad in this moment. So we want you to match. We want to match how we feel internally. We want you to feel that same way. We want to share our pain with you. You know what I mean? We want to share how dark we feel, how dark we're feeling. We want to share, like we know you're having a light moment where you're celebrating. Woo, I just passed the bar. Woo, I just got a promotion at work. Woo, I'm pregnant. Woo, we got a baby on the way. Woo, I just did this. Woo, I just made some more money. Nope. That narcissistic person is going to try to snatch that happiness away from you, ball it up, and throw it in the trash can. But Lee, what can we do about this? Can we stop this? Can we let them know so they can be happy for us? Y'all, why y'all keep trying to change? Why do y'all insist on trying to change narcissistic people? You're going to waste a lot of time, effort, and energy trying to change another person. The only thing you can do is change yourself and how you express yourself. I'm not telling you to hide your happiness. I'm not telling you to conceal your excitement, conceal your contentment. I'm telling you to, if you're happy and you have some good news that you want to share with somebody, share it with somebody that's going to celebrate with you first. If you got a promotion, share it with your friends that are going to celebrate it with you first. So you can get your celebratory stuff out your system. Then you go share it with the narcissist. Like you done went out to party with your friends for celebrating. Then you go home like, babe, I got a promotion. And they were like, oh, cool. How many, did you get your knees dirty getting that promotion? They're going to bash you. They're going to talk down to you. And they're going to make you feel bad about it. But like I said, not all narcissistic people do this. Some of them will absolutely hype you up because it makes them look good. Some of them will celebrate your success because it makes them look good. They'll celebrate your success and they'll take credit for it as well. You know what I mean? They'll celebrate your success. They'll celebrate the stuff that you have going on, and they'll also take credit for it. You know, so you have to empower yourself to determine what the best course of action is for you. You just have to. And I know people are just like, well, Lee, I don't want to, blah, blah, blah. I'm just telling you, if you're in a relationship with a narcissistic person, this is the path that you're on right now. And I'm not saying that I'm not telling you to walk out the door and leave that person right now. I'm just saying, typically is the Greek god of maybe, perhaps. It doesn't get better. Typically, these relationships tend to get worse. The more success you get, the more happy you feel, the better off you're doing, the worse they'll make you feel. You know what I mean? So why do narcissistic people want to make you feel bad? Don't celebrate your success because they're not part of it. Or if they can celebrate your success, they'll take credit for it. You know, celebrate with somebody else who will lift you up as opposed to put you down or hold you down. But anyways, y'all, let me I have to hop off here and cut this thing short. If you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook, you'll see this right here. If you're watching this on Facebook, interact. Facebook is tripping on my. Facebook doesn't show my videos to anybody no more. But interact with this video. If you made this far on Facebook, interact with this video. On YouTube, just put me we be using the bat symbol. Use a bat, the bat in the comment section. Let me know you made this far. But yeah, I have my clothing brand is still here. The I Love Me brand. This is the I'm Worthy version right here. I Love Me, I'm Worthy. Self-love, self-healing brand. Anyways, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. Like and subscribe for more. And as always, mental healness is out. Peace.